Hello, my name is Cristian Garcia, and well, today's topic is going to be kind of controversial. Why? Because, well, let me tell you what it is. It's long distance relationships. And well, most of you will start thinking, like, yeah, that stuff doesn't work. Yeah, far away love is love for Mexicans, know that phrase. And I don't blame you. Like, most of the stories lead to bad endings, and that's why it gets that fame. But let me tell you, it's not always like that. And where do I get this evidence from? Well, it's not just from people you get to see on TikTok or that sort of stuff, but because I'm living in long distance relationship, and I'm gonna put you the pros and counters of this. Because, like, for example, starting with the bad stuff, it's really hard because you miss that person. In my case, it's her, so I'm just going to talk about her and not she or him or whatever the pronoun is. But her. So I miss her a lot. I never get to see her that much. But in a way, that is not necessarily bad. But why? Well, because I get to fall in love with her more in an emotional way than just a physical way. This sounds romantic. I know, this sounds like heck romantic, but it's realistic. In a way, it's realistic. Because as I don't get to see her that much, I being honest and she being honest, we get to improve in our relationship in more than just a physical bond, but in an emotional level, let's say. Because we work communication, we get to know more about each other in a way that most people won't get to know others, because they can see each other right away. So it leaves you like a more open point of view, and you can easily get to know that person. And that, I think that is a pro. That is a pro, because you really get to know the partner you are with, and you can grow stuff to a healthy point that communication, respect, and honesty are just something you just live with, that you don't have to ask for. Because most of physical relationships, you have to ask for that. And this is not the case. Well, at least it's not my case, because as I mentioned before, we are going more into a emotional bond. So there's not much of space of fighting, because you just, you want things. If you're mature enough, you want things to go easy. If you want a person, you just don't mess up with your relationship. And mixing all of this up to just one phrase or to one conclusion is that long distance relationships are not bad. There is bad people in long distance relationships, and if you are going into one, you can give it a try. What's the worst thing that could happen?